When did bolt cutters become your dad's negotiation tool? I sprinted out of volleyball practice towards dad's motorcycle repair shop. That's when I saw them. 8 college guys surrounding their souped-up muscle cars, engines still rumbling. Smoke from their cigarettes mixed with exhaust fumes as they blocked the entire sidewalk. Their leader, a guy with neck tattoos and brass knuckles glinting on his fingers, spotted me first. Well, what do we have here? Before I could react, they'd formed a tight circle around me. One yanked my volleyball bag so hard the strap snapped. Another shoved me backward into their friend's chest. My phone skittered across the asphalt when I tried to call for help. Those are some expensive sneakers for a little girl. Neck tattoos sneered, grabbing my arm with bruising force. Maybe we should teach you about sharing. I tried to scream, but one of them clamped a hand over my mouth. That's when headlights blazed through the darkness, a food delivery truck honking frantically at their cars blocking the road. In the chaos, I bit the guy's hand and broke free, running like my life depended on it. I burst into Dad's shop sobbing, my clothes torn and dirt under my fingernails. Dad took one look at me, and his wrench clattered to the floor. He didn't ask questions, just held me while I shook uncontrollably. After I choked out the whole story, Dad's jaw tightened like I'd never seen before. He called Uncle Rico, who showed up in 15 minutes with 2 of his Marine buddies still in fatigues. Time for a conversation, Dad said grimly. We drove to the warehouse district in Uncle Rico's black pickup, arriving just as the gang reassembled. Dad walked straight into their circle while I watched from the truck, my heart hammering. My daughter was walking home from practice, Dad said, his voice deadly calm. Neck tattoos actually laughed. Maybe your princess shouldn't be walking alone after dark. This isn't Disneyland, old man. Dad nodded slowly. You're absolutely right, it's not. Then everything exploded. Dad grabbed Neck Tattoos by the throat and slammed him against his car so hard the windshield cracked. The other guys rushed forward, but Uncle Rico and his Marine friends emerged from the shadows like ghosts. Within seconds, 3 gang members were face down on the pavement. Which one grabbed my daughter? Dad's voice cut through their protests. I pointed with a trembling finger at a guy trying to crawl away. Dad hauled him up by his jacket and whispered something in his ear that made the guy's face go white with terror. But Dad wasn't finished. While Uncle Rico kept the others pinned, Dad pulled out bolt cutters and systematically destroyed every one of their car tires. The sound of hissing air filled the night. Then he smashed their headlights with a tire iron, sparks flying with each impact. You have exactly 48 hours to disappear from this neighborhood, Dad announced, tossing the bolt cutters aside. Or next time, it won't just be your cars. The next morning, Uncle Rico's police contacts made wellness checks at each gang member's address. By noon, moving trucks were parked outside 3 different apartments. Neck Tattoos was spotted at the bus station with a one-way ticket to Phoenix. The warehouse district has been quiet ever since. I walk home from practice every day now without looking over my shoulder, knowing that sometimes the scariest person in the room is the one willing to go further than anyone else to protect the people they love.